Let's get it on to the beat. 003, 003.
In the previous episode, things were getting nailed down slowly but surely. My times at autocross have improved and I'm teaching myself the art of smooth. So you'd think that I'd continue that trend and maximize the time between events to practice and sharpen my skills, yeah? Yeah? Okay. What was that? Please excuse the way that we have contacted you today. Through process of elimination, we saw that contacting you by your phone, via WhatsApp, via emails has proved to be unsuccessful. We even attempted pigeon mail. So we decided that this is the best course of action to communicate with you. They are not wrong about that. That being said, you are cordially invited to the launch of the GTI Yaris next week in South Africa. Yo, this is huge! I need to prepare, and I need to fix this window. But first, preparation. So, this happened. This vehicle, it's in SA, and I get to go to the launch. I mean, dude, whoa. Why is this a big deal, many of you will ask. It's simply this, and this is going to count as study notes because I've been researching this vehicle, so there you go. Around the globe, the future cult classic Toyota GR Yaris has been in every enthusiast's mouths since its big announcement. Nowadays, you don't really see the idea of rally motorsport homologation vehicles for the road anymore, and the GR Yaris has essentially brought this back with the way I see it. So what do we have here? Lightweight, short wheelbase, all-wheel drive, turbocharged, 200 kilowatts with focus on acceleration and agility. That's all the foundation you really need to be set up for rally, and the GR Yaris is poised to deliver that in spades. This vehicle is considered as a passion project from Toyota, a desire to create a sports car of its own design. The Gazoo Racing World Rally team, along with team principal Tommy Mäkinen, this dude is a legend and a very big deal in the rally scene, so please look him up. Those dudes were in deep with the design of this vehicle. The Toyota sports car, all to be capable at WRC and win, but be capable for daily duties too. If you want more technical information by the book 4 on this car, JDM Masters made a very good video covering this on their YouTube channel. For me, however, I was pleasantly surprised when I found out this vehicle was making its way to South Africa and that TayeedzSA wanted to launch this vehicle right. So with a few mates, we shot our shot for an invitation to the launch event. Lo and behold, Toyota said yes, with a golden ticket invitation to the launch. But here's the thing though, I need to get pragmatic with my prep here. Here's the thing, GT Sport has a really good rendition and simulation of the GR Yaris. It's just the thing is, for me personally, just for the sake of preparation, I need to go a bit deeper, and I think I know how. Sega Rally Championship. Feel that nostalgia. This game featured the GR Yaris's direct predecessors, the Toyota Celica GT4 and Corolla WRC rally car. Nobody talks about this one. South Africans, it's based on this RSI, but just the Euro version. Yeah. I needed to head back to the 90s and experience the feels and the smells, the amount of tokens being munched and realizing that mum is not going to give any more pocket money for that month. Loudspeakers, attraction music, and announcers. This was the prep I needed. But it didn't end there. Well, a friend of mine has a Celica GT4, an ST205 to be exact, and I was one of the very lucky few to get up close and personal with this car. My mate VideoValets made a lovely video of this car's detailing process, so please check that out on his channel. Links in the description. Alright, I've marinated myself enough, and I'm ready for the GTI Yaris. Time to fire it up. Okay, here's the scene. Early morning, the meeting location, Car Cave in Santon. After a successful COVID test, me getting excited at that fact and forgetting to check my exposure settings, I went in absorbing the sights and the candy. All with the homies too, it was really fun to have them there. The homies! Not only that, some popular influencers and media peeps were there too. You got the likes of Tech Girl, Stefan Kutsia, Julia Robertson, and Matthew Kinya. I don't know how to pronounce that, I apologize. Pretty much heavy hitters in the influencer space. And then you get this guy, who just gets terrorized by a bunch of MX-5s. Moving on. After a quick chat and light breakfast, the festivities began in the form of a driver briefing from the TayeedzSA team. They basically detailed why the GTI Yaris exists and the celebration of the vehicle making its way to South Africa. After that, we made our way to the Steeds. We got this lovely dark black one. Wait, black is already dark. That doesn't make any sense. I wrote this script. I can't complain. A nice lovely trip to Red Star Raceway was locked into the GPS. With VideoValets Jared as my co-driver on this trip, the dude caught some initial thoughts. Let's have a listen, shall we? Alright, highway on-ramp. See what this can do.
Watch out for the speed cameras.
Yeah, I'm doing 120. Dude, that is satisfying. So, initial thoughts so far about the GTI Yaris. This thing, you can actually drive it every day. It's quite easy in the clutch department, even gears and everything. And suspension is, albeit firm, but at the same time, it's comfortable enough to put it on SA roads. So, they don't have to change like wheel sizes and all that stuff. So, I'm really glad about that. Brakes are pretty sharp as well, but the most important thing is the power. And I think a lot of videos out there haven't really conveyed the sound of this car all that well. Like, you know, you'll hear it on vids and you're like, it sounds like your average, you know, economy 3-cylinder. But in the metal, totally different story, in fact. You actually get some blower from the turbo in the interior, and just the raw note of the 3-cylinder. Okay, fine, it's tame at the lower revs, but take it all up and it just comes alive, and you just hear that Yaris roar. So I'm just gonna slow down a little bit, because we don't want to break speed limits. We are responsible drivers. Third. Pulls you back in your seat. Very much similar to the Celica GT4. Yes, I have driven a Celica GT4. And yeah, Toyota, I'd say, is back in form. What kind of form, you ask? The time when they used to over-engineer cars. This is a perfect result. So yeah, let's talk interior quality and everything between. Seats are really comfy, even for wide boys like us South Africans. We got Alcantara on the door cards. Nice door card design also. It flows nicely. You can actually put your arm down and feel comfortable and do one-arm steering. Let's do it SA style. So yeah, interior materials. Look, it's as Japanese as they come, but it's soft touch. I don't know what this material is. It's kind of like urethane or something, if I'm not mistaken. It's not leather, that I know for certain. We do have a leather wheel, with also a leather gaiter for the shifter. I would have liked a slightly beefier knob for the gear knob, but for this, it's pretty serviceable. And, you know, someone is probably going to change this out for a Razzo one, let's be serious. But other than that, this is a comfy place to be. You can tell it is a compact car, definitely. Rear window is quite tiny, so visibility is a bit of a thing, but you know, you don't buy a Yaris for that. Well, the Yaris GR for that, let me say. This is a function car, and its foremost assists of that, 100%, much like how the Celicas of old used to be. And that's the thing, it's all about the drive. That's what this car is about. Full and through, it's a driver's car. Red Star ahoy! time was short, but the GR Yaris was quick. On to the first session, the easy drift. To see how the GR Yaris manages oversteer with its all-wheel drive system, some easy drift plastic tires were put on the rear wheels. It's basically the classier way of using fast food outlet trays on your rear wheels. This is done to get the car to slide easier and test your control of it. Here's the thing though, the only time I've ever drifted a car was way back when during Toyota's advanced driving course, so I'm pretty green in that aspect. So let's see how I fared.
This is all about weight transfer.
Okay.
How the weight transfer of the car moves.
Okay.
So it's nothing about throttle. Okay, we're going to go 25 kilometers. If we can stay 25 kilometers all the way to the bottom,
Okay.
we are good.
Okay.
Okay. So it's literally all about weight transfer. Look as far ahead as you can and plan your route through.
Okay.
Okay. First gear, let's go.
Alrighty. Sorry, I just had to close the window a bit because of the GoPro mic, so
no
yeah.
stress. All good. Let's go second gear, nice and slowly. This way first. That's good. Quick steering. Yes. Slow it down. No drifting. No drifting.
Whoa. Woo!
I told you, power.
Sorry. Oh. Okay, that is interesting. I didn't expect it to react like that.
Quick, eh?
Yeah.
That's why I say 1 kilometer faster than 25 is 10 kilometers in real life.
Oh.
Okay. So there we go. Hold it. Weight transfer. A little bit longer. Slow it down. There she goes. There she goes. Don't worry about the cones. Nicely done. Go first gear for the handbrake turn.
Okay.
Not enough momentum.
Oh dear.
Cool.
Oh,
Same
my
thing as
skills.
before, second gear, nice and easy. Keep that cadence going. That was nice. This way.
Okay. Oh, this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now turn. She's gonna go. Hold it a little bit longer before you correct. Yes. Yes. Watch this guy. Watch this guy.
Ah.
It's that initial. Too quick.
Okay, too quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's quick, but it's the quicker you turn your hands,
Okay.
the more weight it's going to throw out at you.
Ah.
So make your hands smooth but quick.
Smooth but quick.
Yes.
Okay, so.
We're in first gear now, but that's okay. Just reverse it all the way back now.
That was
Handbrake turn.
without the handbrake though.
Without the handbrake, yeah, it's possible. You just turn it.
Okay, that was weird.
It's different. It takes a bit of getting used to it. What you're trying to simulate here is a skid pan.
Okay.
So instead of buying a skid pan, we have these that you put onto the tires now.
Okay.
So it's simulating. It's more back.
Oh, more back.
Yeah, more
okay.
back. It's simulating a skid pan, but it's not really.
Okay, let's move on to the next event, something I'm a bit more familiar with. To feel the GR Yaris's agility, an autocross course was set up on the Red Star skid pan area with water and a course laid out with some cones. Along with this, we observed how the vehicle's all-wheel drive system manages the wet stuff, majestically of course. Here's how my sessions went on.
You got the track layout and that sort of thing, eh? You're
sort
confident?
Kinda.
Because if you get lost, I add 10 seconds to your time, right?
Oh no.
Okay, add a minute to it.
Oh jeez. This will be interesting.
3, 2, 1, go.
Racing is my weakest. Oh, actually.
Okay, then.
Wait, did you miss the 360 or?
Wait, I don't know. Oh good. Wait, that was the course, right?
No, you missed the 360 loop there.
Again!
Yeah.
Why do I always miss the circles?
Oh,
Okay, round 2.
Go, ready.
Whoa.
well,
Okay, in the the gate. Got it. Then it's outside. Yeah, okay, I see the cone.
Yep.
Dude.
That was crazy. And this is still a base model.
Dude! That's the thing!
Okay.
Dude! Okay, Jared, you have to jump in and feel this, man. Yeah, now it's clear that I got rinsed at this event. Moving on. Lastly, we had a track session. A feel of the GTI Yaris at pace on the track. Pretty much the reason the car was birthed in the first place. Another thing I'm familiar with, so maybe I can shine here.
So into this corner, check the first one.
And how many laps?
So we're doing 2 laps.
Okay.
So like there, that IMT would have helped not to
Yeah.
jerk like that, so that's where it makes it smoother. So it's actually a good system with that.
Okay. Okay, I have to get used to those brakes. Jeez.
Yeah, it's just too hard braking and releasing the clutch too quickly. So it's just finding the balance between those.
Yeah.
Between those two.
Okay, I have to get used to that. Also, my shoes are a bit slippery. Oh, I look terrible.
And the same, yeah. Also now the tight start towards the end, but then we've got the nice straight. This
Okay.
one, leave it in third.
Okay.
And you can enter a little bit quicker and get on the power sooner.
Okay.
And it's got the torque to pull it out also.
Okay.
There you can feel.
Yeah, I'm driving like a scrub here, so let's switch seats with a qualified racing driver who can actually push this vehicle. Let's see how he went on.
Yes, it's amazing. Okay, let's see.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that all-wheel drive works. It works. Huh, all right.
What do you think?
Wow, this is brilliant. For those who didn't notice, that was Michael van Rooyen driving, a qualified racing driver for Gazoo Racing Toyota South Africa. That run was at about 80% of what the car could do, and I was driving at about 20%. So to put that into perspective, this vehicle made my stomach move on corner exit. My stomach. That's how insane the chassis and setup is for this vehicle right out of the box. No mods even. Think about that for a second. And another thing, this opened my eyes, and it's clear that I need to go to race school. I felt like I didn't know how to drive after this, like I was a calf that just popped out and learned how to walk for the first time. There's a lot to learn here, but yeah, having internal organs rearranged gave me a bit of an appetite. So from Red Star, we made our way to on 6th in Benoni and had some lunch. There you go. Really good stuff, I recommend the steak. After that, it was back to HQ at the car cave for debriefing and a quick WRC gaming sesh on the sim rigs. Perfect timing to conclude. The Toyota GTI Yaris. Many would tend to say that this vehicle is overrated and wonder what makes it so special. especially with how South Africans perceive this vehicle because of its local competition and its nameplate. And I gotta say, if you are dismissive of this vehicle as a petrol head, you don't know what you're missing out on. This is a vehicle that I feel people who have an interest in motoring need to experience for a myriad of reasons. So many reasons I don't think I could fit into here, as it warrants its own separate review video. I mean, dude, for real, there's even a cup car challenge for this car that's coming up soon. I'm gonna watch that. That is so rad. Look, if the car doesn't gel with you, fine, but at least take it for a drive to see what it's like. I have a lot to say about this car, especially considering that not long before, I drove this same Celica GT4 that was pretty much a perfect example to set myself up for the GR Yaris. That being said, I think we should talk about the launch though, because this is the key thing here. I think Toyota South Africa did a cracking job at marketing this car, let alone even bringing it to South Africa. What astounded me the most was the after sales and plan for this vehicle, which surprised a lot of us. TayeedzSA wants GR Yaris owners to use their cars for what they've been built for, to be driven, responsibly as well, might I add. I don't know what it's like elsewhere in the world, but the general feel of some manufacturers here in South Africa is that they're pretty anti you using your performance car on the track and what have you. Some only allow you to come to dealership specific track days, and some are different than others, but less than I can count on one hand. But it seems here that Toyota is a bit more lax with the GR Yaris, provided you don't be a fool about it. And that makes me so happy. Rather than the GR Yaris becoming a garage queen here in SA land, they're running about, doing what they do best. Rinsing GTIs! Okay, I kid. I'm sorry, it was a joke. Not only that, we also saw what the Toyota gaming engine is all about, which focuses on esports, pro tips and challenges in South Africa. And I welcome this initiative. While other manufacturers in SA I feel have focused more on the social club lounge lifestyle events with their products and branding, Toyota is doing this in the gaming space. I mean heck, I was gifted a copy of WRC 9 and looks like the challenges that the Toyota gaming engine puts up are pretty fun. If you're interested in this sort of thing, please give the Toyota gaming engine social media pages a follow if you want to participate. I need to try my sim rig with WRC 9. Links are going to be in the description for the main website. Lastly, since this conclusion is getting long in the tooth, this was my first ever product launch that I've been invited to, and a pretty big deal one to boot, and one that's a bit sentimental to me because I really like rally. This was a blast, and it's something that I'm going to remember for a very long time. And to everyone that made it possible and made the day as best as it could be, I thank you greatly. I know this video took freaking ages to come out, and Toyota South Africa, I apologize for this, it was not meant to take this long. Life just happened. But anyways, with all that being said, I'm pretty keen to go to other launches, and I'm also interested in experiencing the other cars in the GR range, like that supercharged Yaris though. I think this is a grand way to end off Season 1 of Rollin Start. It's been a journey alright, and you gotta end it right. Season 2 is currently in the planning stages, but I can't tell you when that's gonna be happening. And I would like to thank everyone who liked, shared, and subscribed and gave me kind comments both digitally and IRL. Real life. Yeah, IRL. I'm a millennial, I know. Anyways, it means the world to me and I do appreciate it. Anywho, that's all she wrote. It's TayeedzSA here, and I'll be seeing y'all around. Ciao.